Hey, everybody. It's your boy, Edwardo Jackson, CEO, founder, creator of the Cinema Draft Game and CD3D. Welcome to another AMA Wednesday. Just want to prepare you all. This is the first one of the new year. It might be a little shorter than you expected. People had time off for the holidays, spent time with their families, but we'll give you a general overview of where we're at. And if you have any questions, as always, we invite them. Please bring them forward. All right, so first things first, things that people seem to care exclusively about, the price. And yes, we know it has been down overall in crypto in general. Just to give you an idea, let's drag over here, the coin market cap, give it a little refresh. And all right, so the last 24 hours, slight uptick, but Bitcoin under 50,000. Binance coin, which our token is pegged most often to, is pretty much down. If you look at over the last month, this is pretty much around its lowest point, to be honest with you. Let's see where we go. Overview. There we go. And this is one I look at a lot because we had our sale in Binance Coin, BNB for CD3D on Pink sale. So this is what I'm particularly sensitive to, especially as we had to sell off some of our Binance Coin in order to finance activities. Yeah, so as you saw, it reached a height of about 612. Oh wow, that's not that much. About 612 over the last month, and we're off about $100 off of that. So, and I can't say with that much confidence yet, but it feels like this continues this type of range-bound sideways trading action. Bitcoin's been within a band of, say, 40,000, 60,000 for most of 2021. We might have entered the bear market, everyone. So it can be kind of scary being in the bear market. We don't know. We generally have an idea how long it lasts. Usually lasts about a year and a half, what have you. So it's going to be all the more important that you have tokens and coins that have utility, usefulness, that do something. And that's why we're very excited about CD3D, because we're all about utility here, baby. That's all we do. We're working on the game right now. And actually, I am pleased to report that I will be conducting the first internal tests over this week and weekend. And I don't want to make any other promises, but we should very soon have some testing that the community can partake in to help get us some feedback before we do real live gaming. So I'm very excited about that. I definitely hope. I can say with much confidence that we will definitely have real live gaming with Draft Stream in Q1 2022. So sometime in the next month, we will be live for real money gaming, and that, my friend, will be all the utility you need. And if that weren't enough, we are plugging right along on our CD3D decks. We're about maybe halfway through it. Now, keep in mind, it is both a decentralized exchange and a launchpad. We're right now working on the launchpad features, so we're probably still several weeks out from that as well. But we are definitely working on bringing utility to the space, and all the supply of CD3D that's out there right now. Get it while you can. Get it while it's cheap, because after the supply is eaten up, then it's going to be very constrained. Only 500,000 in liquidity every 30 days. So get your CD3D while you can. And speaking of the price right now, go to CoinPapikra, just a shade under 6 cents overall. And this mostly has volume from TokePi, I believe. Yes, it's like TokePi volume, actually almost exclusively. TokePi is still the undiscovered gem. It's where you'll have the most liquidity over there. There are the most amount of tokens there if you want to buy them, and there definitely is some selling action over there. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there's no slippage over there. So if you are looking to buy or sell over at TokePi, you can do it without the high slippage fees you would find somewhere else. And actually, honestly, if you are trying to sell somewhere else, your slippage probably would be inordinately high because there's not enough buying volume right now. There's not enough BUSD or BNB out there to absorb the people who are, let's be frank, trying to dump the token to their detriment. But you know what? To each their own. Obviously, the most amount is over at ApeSwap, but if the slippage is somewhat high, it's because the market is fairly dry over there. So if you're looking to buy and sell in bulk, go to TokePie. Also, you might have seen her lurking in the chat, but Aisha, who does not work for CD3D, I might add, she does not work for CD3. She is just what we would call an enthusiast, a collector. She is really out there to get as many cheap CD3D as she can. If you see her in the chat, while she is not necessarily sanctioned by Cinema Draft or CD3D, she is a reputable buyer. I've actually dealt with her myself on a peer-to-peer exchange. So while we don't necessarily sanction her going out and basically buying up your CD3D for cheap, if you do want to do a deal with her, I'm pretty confident that you will have a good experience. I had a good experience dealing one-on-one with her. So, but as always, with peer-to-peer, buyer beware. Do your own research and you have to roll the dice. But she seems to be just a real enthusiast. So if you're looking to unload some CD3D, she will buy them off you, well, for cheap. Also, I believe we started, or she's thinking of starting a CD3D pool of what was it? What did she call it? I think she said she wanted to do a So she wanted to have like a betting pool on price, a pricing betting pool. Damn it! I wish I'd thought of this. This is actually a really good idea. So basically, let me see if I can find the post. Right. She said, let's see. Meanwhile, who wants to start a betting pool on what date CD3D will reach $1 BUSD/USD in value? I'm excited. That sounds like a good idea. I'm mad I didn't think of it myself. Now, she's in charge of that. Once again, unsanctioned. We have nothing to do with it. This is her idea. It's a great idea. I'll leave that up to her, how she wants to run it. Maybe it'll be in a Gnosis safe or something. Maybe there are probably ways we can do it with decent amount of trust available. But I'm intrigued. I want in. I have my idea on when we'll reach $1, especially once the game comes out and the deck starts, and the only way you can get CD3D is through the monthly liquidity drops after our initial supply is bought up. So I'm excited about that. So I guess look for Aisha to be posting about that in the chat as well. And we love that. We love to see our community getting involved. You guys make this happen. I'm excited about that. So definitely check that out. All right. So price and coin per Picra is just under 6 cents. It's a CD3D BNB pair. So as BNB goes, so does this price. If you're looking over here on ApeSwap and stuff, this is ridiculous. We're under 4 cents. Oh my God. Okay. Guys. You guys. CD3D will never be this cheap again. Get this while it's oh my God. I mean, all right. This is highway robbery. Whoever is out here dumping tokens at this price, relieve them of their tokens, please. This is laughable how cheap this is. Look, you guys are free to do what you want with your tokens. A year from now, people who are selling at this price will want to jump off a bridge. When we're at $15 to $20 a year from now, they'll be jumping off a bridge. This is nuts. So, I mean, bless them. Get them while it's cheap. We are mere weeks away from having, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of CD3D weekly guarantees in guaranteed prize pools for draft stream. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Get it while it's cheap. This stuff makes me laugh. And speaking of dumping, my goodness. Speaking of dumping, It looks like we may. This might also be a result of our previous pink sale, having released the second tranche of tokens, as well as the bounty hunter tokens, having finished their distribution. Matter of fact, let's show this one right here. The bounty hunter tokens have all been distributed. Thank you so much for those of you who participated in that. You guys brought tremendous value to the space. So if those are the ones who are dumping, bless their hearts. And you know what you need to do with your CD3D? You need to stake it. Come over here and stake it. Look at these staking rewards. So this is our test wallet. This is my friend Mel Robb, and look what we've done with her. 3,000 staked in about 2.5 weeks time. She's almost doubled up. Oh, that's glorious. She's almost doubled up in her staking. Oh, wow. That's okay. That price did a quick jump. That's interesting. Yeah, so so now mind you, start off with 208 CD3D. I think she bought that. I think she had spent like maybe $40 or something, if that, on her CD3D, maybe less than that. And for 208 tokens, she staked them, got about 3,100 out of the first staking pool, came over to the second staking pool, put up 3,000 or 31.35, and now, I mean, she's damn near doubled up. Oh, this is glorious. In about 3 weeks' time, and we still have, I think, I think we almost have 4 weeks to go. This staking pool ends on January 28th, and hopefully this will be enough time for us to get our decentralized exchange launchpad out and to start staking pools on our own proprietary site, CD3D Dex. So stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, this is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful thing. Look at these staking rewards. And once again, when this sucker is worth $1 3-4 months from now, and mind you, that's not my official entry in the price prediction contest. Just throwing it out there. When this is worth $1, $2, $15 to $20 a year from now, this is going to look laughably cheap. Oh, this is great. Anyway, and actually that reminds me, it looks like we forgot to claim her second batch of tokens. So let's do that while we're here. So yeah, looks like the next vesting will be claimable. The last vesting will be claimable in 10 days. So just prepare yourself for another dump in about another week and a half. People are just getting these tokens and dumping them, and bless their heart, if that's what they want to do, they can do that. But if you haven't claimed your second tranche, go ahead and claim it now. We're going to do that ourselves for our friend Mel Robb, and it looks like it's about maybe $1.40 in B&B fees. And did it go through? Is it? Okay, there it goes. All right. And so now we're still waiting on. Okay, I went through. Okay, cool. So she got her extra tokens. And you know what? While we're here, do we have enough? Okay, it's cutting it close, but let's try staking those extra tokens. Let's stake it all, damn it. So for those of you who still need a little visual on how to stake, let's stake some more. Let's see, how do we do that? Let's stake some more. Stake. Do the max. All right, so let's do all 285. So she had 135 on the sidelines. She just got another 150. So yep, that's right. So 285, perfect. So now we're going to stake it. Do we have enough? Ooh, wow, just under there. All right, so 265 to stake it. Let's do that. All right, so let's add to her amount staked. Process. Boom, done. All right, and so now let's do a refresh. It updated for us. Okay, perfect. So now 3285 has been staked. And now our share of the pool went up another 3%. The APR has gone up another 3%. Bully for us. And yeah, look at this total value lock. So almost $11,000, almost 300,000 CD3D has been staked in this pool. You lucky ducks. We're still giving out 10,000 CD3D a day in our staking pool. So I definitely hope you guys are taking advantage of that. And Mel Rob, oh wow, she only has 1.1% of the pool. So we got some whales in there, y'all. Some whales in there taking advantage of this cheap staking. All right, so get this free money, y'all. Get this free money. Set it and forget it. Let those staking rewards accumulate day after day, and then when the pool is done, click claim, get your rewards, and we'll see where we're at going into February. But by February, I'm feeling very confident we will have we'll at least be in the testing phase of our draft stream fantasy sports, but for the movies game. And close, if not all the way into full-blown deployment of our CD3D decks. Let's see, what else is out there right now? It says we took care of the bounty hunters. Let's see, I appreciate everyone who participated in the meme contest, although I think we might have covered that. Yeah, we covered that last week. I love Santa CD3D Bay. I love CD3D Bay. This is hot. I love that. Also, as always, check out our frequently asked questions, which is pinned to the top of our blog post page or Medium page, cinemadraft.medium.com. If you click into it, it has all the answers you need, including links to staking, links to TokePi if you need it, PancakeSwap, and ApeSwap. Let's check out our proof of lock and burn. I think we've got some dates coming up pretty soon. Let's see. What do we have coming up? So looks like on the 8th, which is in a few days, we'll have another, let's see. Looks like the team will be getting its first 500,000 tokens. And as the majority holder of the team tokens, I will tell you right now that we are not going anywhere with them. Actually, if anything, now I think about it, maybe I need to stake some of my tokens. That's like paying myself. So you know what? I'll let you guys have fun with the staking. But the team tokens, those will be the first quarter of our team tokens, which will be 500,000, will be released into our team wallet. They will remain there fairly untouched. I think we have some hires coming up who we may need to pay out in tokens, so we might use some of those for that. But otherwise, they'll largely be staying put. So I look forward to that. And as you can see, every 90 days over the next year, we'll be paying out our team tokens until all 2 million have been distributed. And for the most part, I'm pretty sure we'll just sit on them. You know, there's no use in spending right now. Marketing tokens, these are locked for 2 years, but we still have a good 6 million remaining left, of which I'm looking to spend between 2 to 3 million tokens in guaranteed prize pools over the next year for draft streams. So we're going to have some really juicy prize pools for you all to enter your CD3D into to win more CD3D. And if there's any overlay, which is the gap between the entry fees collected and the guarantees promised, we will use our marketing funds to close that gap and guarantee fully the prize pool. Liquidity tokens, looks like we've got another one. Oh, wow, this is like in 2 days. So it looks like another 500,000 will be coming online for us. We will most likely just sit on those for now, because we already have a pretty good staking pool going on. But we'll sit on those for now and actually probably use them for when CD3D Dex is ready. And everything else is pretty much locked up. Oh, and it looks like community jackpot tokens. Yeah, the first ones will be coming up in 90 days, and we'll probably just relock them for another 90 days because we won't be ready to do the community jackpot fund stuff until we have DraftStream fully up and running, which won't be probably for another month or so. ICO token sales. Yep, those are all handled. And yeah, that's it. So every once in a while, it's kind of good for me to check over the proof of lock, see what's coming online, just so there are no shocks to the system for you guys. But all this stuff also is available here on our Cinema Draft blog as well. Proof of lock and burn, just so you know where all the tokens are located, stuff like that. And also, if you're ever interested, you can always check to see who the holders are by address. Pretty straightforward. We go over these from time to time. The dead will always be the biggest portion. We burn those right after deployment. Vesting, this is our team finance tokens. Basically, all the ones that are locked that I just went over a minute ago. Those are in this Legion Network thing right here. These right here are the ICO tokens. So we've got a ways to go. 18 million. Got to get those sold. This right here, marketing. This right here looks like, is this? I think this is this is Pink Sale. If I remember correct. Oh, no, sorry. This is Pink Sale. This is Ape Swap. And then this is this a holder? This looks familiar. Oh, I'm sorry. I think this is that another marketing one? This one, I think this is one of ours. I can't remember which one. I think it might be. This is one of ours though. So and I can't remember which one this is. This right here is Pink Sale, and this right here, I believe, is the mining from Dodo, if I do recall correctly. Let's see. This one is 351. Oh, this is Dodo right here. This one I think it might be Pancake Swap. Oh, I think I know. This one right here, I believe, is TokePie. There we go. I think that's TokePie. And then this is the Dodo one right there. So those are our top 10. And this is our savings one right here. Every now and then I try to buy up as much as I can. Especially while it's cheap. I might need to buy some more because y'all be tripping. Less than 4 cents. I mean, I might have to go raid, Pancake Swap? Pancake Swap and Ape Swap. I might have to go raid that sometime this week because, I mean, what are you guys doing? 4 cents, really? Less than 4 cents? Highway robbery. Okay. So every once in a while, it's good to check out the holders just to see who's got what. But most of these aren't going anywhere anytime soon, or they're locked. So you got full confidence that in that. So these are the top holders. And other than that, like I mentioned at the top, because it was a holiday weekend, last 2 weeks have been holidays, there's been a little dip in productivity, but we're back at it. And I look forward to testing out the game internally this week and weekend. And hopefully we'll have something that we can bring to the community very soon. And so with that, I turn over the floor for questions. Are there any questions from anyone listening? Or comments? We take comments as well. Because otherwise, this will be a pretty short AMA Wednesday because there really isn't a lot tangible to show you right now. We're in between contests. We're busy kind of cooking up what we can come up next for you guys. We really enjoyed the meme contest. We felt like it was good shilling and marketing. So applaud yourselves for that. The more people who know about this, eventually the better and higher the price will be. And they're very creative too. I mean, I know I right-clicked saved as several of your memes. So thank you for that. I look forward to sharing those with the community as well. And so not a whole lot to report, but like I said, stay tuned. Over the next few weeks, that all will change. So last call for questions or comments. The floor is
on the line.
Oh, hello, Aisha.
Hello, Edwardo. I have a question.
Yes, go for it.
So, can I infer from your comment about, I missed the first 10 minutes, but can I infer from your comment about the price prediction contest or betting pool um, that we are, I'm functioning in the nice legal area of the DeFi Wild Wild West?
I mean, it's DeFi. I mean, there's no. I mean, you're not putting up a platform. It's a side bet between friends or whatever. I mean, I've got no legal authority over you. I mean, it's fine by me.
Okie
We,
dokie.
we, we don't we don't sanction it. We're not the platform for it. We're not hosting this side bet in any way. If you want to collect a pool or I think you mentioned using a Gnosis safe or something or whatever, however it is you want to do, whether you want to do a PayPal, I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is like a fantasy football pool. I mean, to each
Okie
their own.
dokie. Yeah, it's just like, a fun thing. Keep things interesting.
Yeah, that's a great idea, and I'm not sure if you were around when I mentioned, but I'm mad I didn't think of this. This actually sounds like a fun game, and I love doing this type of prediction stuff. And for all we know, it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy if everyone if the popular consensus is 3 months from now it'll be $1, then maybe we'll get there in 3 months. Maybe it'll be sooner. Who knows?
I already told you that it's going to be $1 by the end of March. Late March. It's
Okay.
going to be $1. I feel it. I feel it in my
All right.
bones.
All right. Well, and also, I mean, the more I just think about and the more I go over this stuff, the more I get very excited because I just don't see how we don't have anything but buy pressure on this token. All right, so right now, if you do the math, because right now we of the 18 of the ICO tokens that are out there, there's about maybe 2 million ish. Let's say actually there's about maybe 3 million tokens in actual like buying circulation. All this is burned. These are locked. These aren't going anywhere until we have another sale. So these are essentially locked. These are marking tokens. So we're using those sparingly. I mean, there's basically between 3 and 4 million tokens out there, right? So that's available to be bought or traded or sold or whatever, right? And we've got a bunch of them in this mining pool, right? We've got over 250,000, almost 1/3 of a million staked in just this platform right here alone. And I just keep thinking, like, if we're doing guarantees, let's say I'm guaranteeing 100,000 CD3D in like our main contest when we're for live real money play. Let's say, I don't know, Valentine's Day or something, right? And if we're doing 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 in guaranteed prize pools a week, I mean, people are gonna have to have CD3D to enter these contests. And where's it gonna come from? I mean, in the space of a month, if we're doing, 500,000 a week as far as CD3D guaranteed prize pools, people are going to have to buy CD3D to enter these prize pools. So, we're talking like 2 million, 3 million, CD3D a month. And where's it going to come from? I mean, that they're going to absorb all the people who are actually selling. They're going to buy up all those tokens, and they have to wait every 30 days for another 500,000 to come out of team.finance. So I just keep seeing this as the game gets bigger, more people enter the space. I mean, people, you'll have your investors and stuff. You'll have your people who will be investors and players, but a lot of people will just be coming to play the game to make money, or just to use your CD3D. I mean, they're gonna have to get them somewhere, and because the liquidity is so constrained, I mean, a lot of these projects they kind of just kind of spit out all their liquidity at once, and then it's always kind of a bit of an uphill battle after the sale to increase the value of the token. I mean, because we're parceling out the liquidity 500,000 at a time every 30 days, there's going to be some serious buy pressure because there's not enough CD3D out there to satisfy everyone. There's just not. And then you combine that with the CD3D DEX and the discounts we'll be offering people to launch their tokens using our token, and all the people who are just hodling, getting all those transactional, revenues, especially the sellers. The sellers, that extra 5% that goes purely back to the holders. I mean, I don't know, Aisha. I don't have a crystal ball. I did get an A in macroeconomics in grad school. That's about as good as I get. But I just don't see how this thing doesn't keep moving up, 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 up as it gets more and more and more and more popular and useful.
You know what? What bewilders me is that there is so much. I mean, the potential for growth. We've seen the growth during the sale, how the coin was worth more than, at one point, was worth more than double the value that was being sold for. That's in the middle of the pink sale. So I just can't understand, like right now, yeah,
I
I
can't either.
am collecting CD3D because there's like, if the coin doubles the coins that I've been getting, if they double in value, which is still
I
we're
mean, look
still
at its
very low
all-time high.
price.
Look
I
at
mean,
its all-time high is like, was it 80 cents? Was it 80, 75 cents was all-time high? I mean, that's before that's like 2 months ago.
look, and wait a minute.
I'm
Still, that's before the release or even going into testnet of Cinema Draft and before the decks. We didn't even know about the decks.
right.
So, I mean, it has like incredible potential for growth. I see myself having look, I'm a hodler anyway, but I see
Right.
myself getting the most bang for my buck stockpiling CD3D, because even if it just doubles, that's going to be a way more bang for my buck than I would get. And I'm not hating on Bitcoin. God bless Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. However, I don't have enough money to own a whole Bitcoin all by myself. And the chances of Bitcoin doubling in value over, or you know what, doing a 10x in value over the next year is very low. But
Right.
I can't see that not happening. 10x in value for CD3D is not even its all-time high.
Oh my God, that's a great point, Aisha. I never thought of it like that. You're 100% right. You're 10x in value right now. Even if you take the high end of the TokePi price, 6 cents. You're right. 10x in value is not even its all time high. It's 60 cents. That's nothing.
And
And
I'm
so that makes
telling you,
staking rewards. That makes our friend Mel Rob here, sitting on over $1,000 worth of CD3D that you bought for like $40 that you just staked again. And that's the power of staking. That's going to be the power of our token over time.
look, and I've already told y'all that it's going to be worth $1, at least $1 by the end of March.
She doesn't even
And
work here, y'all. She doesn't even see the stuff I see, and she's already throwing that out there. That's an outsider's point of view. So let that be your guide. If an outsider can see that much potential in CD3D, not even knowing or seeing what I know and see, all I gotta say is get them cheap while you can, and hold, get those dividends. Everyone who's holding now should be getting, if you're not staking, you should be getting dividends through transactional activity. Looks like we're getting about 11,000 a day. It's a little bit low right now. We've been doing about 20,000 a day. It's a little bit low right now, but the whole market's kind of down, so it's fine. But I mean, just keep holding. This has always been advertised as a long-term hold. That's why we have stuff like the vesting in the pink sale and everything. And actually, I'm glad I was able to do an on-screen claim with you guys. I totally forgotten to get Mel Rob's tokens out of there. I got to do that. It's for my mom's friend as well. Get his tokens out as well. And there'll be some more tokens coming in 10 days. And when you get those tokens in 10 days, what are you going to do with them?
stake them.
Stake them. Get that free money. We've put up 450,000 CD3D over a 45-day period for y'all. 10,000 CD3D a day is being given out. All you have to do is stake your tokens here on the Dodo exchange. And then hopefully by the time this pool is done on or around January 28th, we will have our own staking pools to work with on CD3D decks. So just hang in there. We are hard at work on both the game and the decentralized exchange launchpad. I'm very excited.
Do you know what? I just had a thought about your friend Mel Rob's her percentage of the staking pool, and you were like,
Okay.
"Oh my God, she's just got like a little bit over 1% or something to
Yeah.
that effect."
Yeah.
That
About
is still
3,200 or something out of 20, almost 300,000. Yeah.
now when I compare that to how much Bitcoin I own,
Mm.
I'm not even a grain of sand on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But however, to be able to have an actual measurable percentage, like a whole percent of a staking pool, I mean, that's amazing. And you can do that with CD3D. We can
And
be
and
big
and and
old
who's to say a
fish.
year from go ahead.
I mean, we can all be whales in, or, at least big fish in the CD3D pond. Um, I mean, that's why when we stake our coins, the percentage changes so much because there's not a lot of people staking their coins, their tokens. And so
I mean,
there's
really, it's
just
not
so
because if
much
you think
potential to make so
yeah, if
much
you think
money.
there's 3 million out there in active circulation, then there's like 10%, less than 10% that's actually being staked right now. So all those people are either missing out on value or it's sitting on an exchange or something like that, not getting these free tokens every day. It's wild. And the funny thing is that I think a year from now, I mean, well, who knows how many you're going to have? I know you're out on the warpath, you're gobbling them all up, but even still, even as much as you acquire now, you still, I mean, a year from now, because there'll be so many more people entering into the space because of the game, the decentralized exchange, or using the launch pad to launch your tokens and getting tokens that way. I mean, you probably won't even be a spec in a year from now. But right now, we're the big fish. Get those free
We're the big
tokens.
fish. I'm going for 1 million, right?
I heard you. Actually, if you get 1 million, you actually would be a big fish.
I want to have 1 million.
You
I
would
want to
have
have
literally
millions.
1% of the overall token supply, which would be wild.
Like, yeah,
1% of the token supply.
there's this mythical person we don't believe she really exists, but her name's Aisha, and she has like 1 million CD3D, or at least so I've heard. I want to be a myth.
Yeah, maybe I know, right? Yeah, you want to be like the Winklevi because they actually did get 1% of all Bitcoin that was out there back in 2014. So that's, I mean, I see you, Cameron, Tyler, I see you. The Winklevoss twins, yes, those guys. I mean, I don't think they have 1% anymore, but back in 2014, they went about acquiring 1% of the available Bitcoin supply at the time, and so yeah, they're billionaires. They may have gotten screwed out of their Facebook stock and stuff, but they are definitely billionaires just from all their Bitcoin they bought 6 years ago. I don't even want to think what this thing could be worth 6 years from now. I can't even think 6 months from now. But 6 years, I mean, that's actually it's more like 7 years from now. I mean, well, actually, by that point, all the liquidity will be out there. So there's that. 7 years of deflation and burning. I mean, I shudder to think. I mean, seriously, I don't want to think that far. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. 7 years in crypto is like an eternity.
Really is. Like someone's told me when I said, "Oh, I am still a rank beginner. I've only been doing this for, a year and a few days." And I mean, you were there when I came on the scene. I was just like, this person said, "Oh my God, I just got started. You're a vet." And I was like, I'm not a veteran cryptoer, not at all. But apparently, I guess I know a little bit of something. I know enough to be cautious and slightly afraid and to gobble up tons and tons of CD3 to hedge my bets. CD3 to hedge my bets.
Yeah, all I know, yeah, 7 years is a long time. It's so long we can't even get all the Bitcoin data up here on this chart. But let's just focus one thing at a time. We're gonna get the game out. I'm working on that actually. Once I end this AMA, that'll be the rest of my evening. And I'm just simultaneously we're also building the decentralized exchange launchpad. Work continues apace. I'm very excited. We're actually getting reinforcements middle of this month on the design end. So we're moving right along. We're getting a little bit of IRL financings to keep everything afloat. This ship does not run itself quite yet, but I'm very excited for our potential and potential for you guys too. You guys are holders. You guys get dividends. If you guys aren't staking, you're getting staking rewards. If you are staking, and once staking pool is over, if it just sits in your wallet, you'll be getting even more dividends. So I mean, just take advantage of this time, y'all. I mean, this is what a time to be alive. CD3D is only 3.5. And here she is in the flesh. I mentioned earlier that she'd be lurking in our Telegram, but she's here for all of your cheap trades. You're looking to unload some cheap CD3D. How about Aisha at Aisha AYESHAND? And I mean, you can speak for yourself, Aisha. Are you still open for business?
I am. You know what? Right now, I have gobbled up a few CD3D last night and tonight. Well, my days are kind of screwed up, so it's still yesterday for me because I haven't been asleep yet. But sure. Yeah, I've been so it's starting. It's starting. So guys, I got some BNB, some BSC, some smart chain, and I've got a little bit more Bitcoin. So if you got some tokens that you don't have enough faith in to hang on to, and you'd like to translate that to something else, send me a message, send me a DM. We can talk about it.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. And any other questions from the gallery? We appreciate you guys for turning out. If you have any, if you want to listen to this replay, we'll have it up shortly, and we'll be distributing it through social media and in Telegram. We appreciate your continued interest and support. I'm just very looks like we have someone new in the chat. And he left. Okay, I thought he had a question. Anyways, I guess we'll wrap it up here. We will definitely, as I mentioned, we will definitely have this up for consumption, and we'll be posting it throughout the Telegram chat all week long. And I look forward to having a few more concrete details in our next AMA Wednesday. Thank you all for turning out, listening. Thank you for your questions, Aisha, and for listening, everyone else. And I will talk to you guys next week. Thanks, everybody.